Hello students, good morning all of you. We are going to start for class 8, chapter number 1, class 8, chapter number 1, the sentence in a grammar. First chapter है हमारा the sentence in a grammar. What is the meaning of sentence? First we are going to learn through the definition what is the sentence, right? In your regular language, what is the sentence? Sentence, it means a group of words, right? A group of words, it's called a sentence. Group of words जो होगा उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Sentence. Second one is that a group of word at least, it means a sentence has one finite verb. It's called a sentence, right? We can see that in the sentence we have at least one finite verbs. Third one is that a sentence end with the full stop, question tag or an explanation mark. It is called a sentence. And a sentence has two parts. First part is the sentence is subject and second one is our predicate, right? So this is the two part of the sentence and this is the definition of the sentence. First is a group of word, second is the sentence has a one finite verb, third one is a sentence end with the full stop, question tag or an explanation mark. A sentence has two parts. First part is the subject and second part is our predicate. See, we can see that example. First example is that Sia jumped with joy. This is the first example. Sia jumped with joy. In that sentence, Sia is the name of the person. So this is our subject. And rest in the sentence dependent upon the subject. So it is called our predicate. Right? Now you got the in simple way. Sia is the name of the sentence. Subject jumped with joy is the predicate. It means we have a two part of the sentence. First part is our subject and rest part of the sentence is called our predicate. So we have a two parts. Now in that sentence we have a two parts of the object. See, we have a structure of sentence, subject, verb and object. For the subject, we know that the name of the person, name of the things or name of the place. Verb, it means doing the action by the subject. Object, it means the rest part which is participating the subject and verb. Participating with the subject and the verb, it's called our object. See, now we have a two type of object. First object is our direct object and second part is indirect object, right? So we have a two type of object. First is our direct object and second is indirect object. What is the direct object and what is the indirect object? For the direct object, we have to ask the question with what, then we got the answer about the direct object. For the indirect object, we have to ask the question with whom, right? So we are getting the answer and it's called our indirect object. Now we are writing the example just like that. Sia bought a gift. Next example, Sia bought a gift for me, right? This is the two example and we can easily understand through this example. See, first example, Sia is our subject, bought our verb and a gift जो है वो हमारा क्या हुआ, object. If we are going to ask the question with what Sia bought, we are getting the word a gift. A gift हमारा क्या हुआ, direct object, right? See, we are asking the question with what, we are getting the answer direct object. And about the indirect object, we have to ask the question with whom. See, Sia is the subject, bought are verb, a gift are direct object, and for me we have to ask the question for whom. If we are asking the question for whom Sia bought a gift, we are getting the answer for me. For me जो है वो हमारा क्या हुआ, indirect object, right? So this is the easy way to identify the direct object and indirect object in the grammar, right? And now we have two types of sentence. First, we have a assertive sentence, interrogative, imperative, fourth is exclamatory, right? So in assertive sentence we have a two type of sentence in this sentence. First is the positive sentence, second is the negative sentence. It is called assertive sentence. In the positive sentence we have no negative words. In the negative sentence we have a negative words, no, not, never. That type of word we are getting in that assertive sentence. We have an interrogative sentence. What is called interrogative sentence? End of the sentence we got the question tag. Each of the sentence starting with WH question or verb, right? It is called an interrogative sentence. What is the imperative sentence? For the imperative sentence, this is our polite request, right? Imperative sentence, it means that this is our polite request, command, or order, right? So it is called our imperative sentence. For the exclamatory sentence, we have a sudden incident, we have a sudden feeling, and end of the sentence we got the exclamation marks end of the sentence. So it is called our exclamatory sentence. So we have a four type of sentence and we have to change alternatively in this sentence. See, first example of the affirmative sentence is that you have shut the door. So this is our positive sentence and it is called our assertive sentence, right? This is our assertive sentence. Second, see, how hot it is. We got the exclamation marks end of the sentence and this is our sudden feeling, how hot it is. So this is our exclamatory sentence. And next we have negative sentence. It means that you do not work hard. it means we got the negative word, so it is also considered as a assertive sentence. We have a two part in assertive sentence, positive part and negative part. See, second is interrogative sentence. How are you? End of the sentence we got the question tag, and this is starting from the WH question, how many, that type of word we are getting. So this is called our interrogative sentence. And next are imperative sentence. For the imperative sentence we have a command or request. Please help me. End of the sentence we got the full stop and we are getting the request from the sentence. So it is called imperative sentence. So this is the basic knowledge regarding to the sentence, that how we can identify the sentence in the grammar, in the paragraph or for an essay writing, right? So this is the basic knowledge and overview of the chapter number 1, the sentence for class 8. Thank you.